Hello and welcome to Retro VHS. This one's going to be all over the place a little bit. I cannot believe what happened last night, and I'll be back at the very end of the video to talk about what happened last night. My mind absolutely blown. I wasn't going to do this. The postman came hours ago. I just looked in the room, the camera was ready to go, and and that's how you start a video. Hello and welcome to Retro VHS. Now for days I've been thinking of what I could do, and today I just got up. It's 8 o'clock at night. Last night I ordered a takeaway. 2 hours later I was like, hey, where's the takeaway at? The guy was like, oh, I'll be there soon. Came, it was freezing cold, but I was hungry. I went absolutely ballistic. Woke up during the night, had a bit of a poos, had a bad head, somehow hurt my leg drinking the other night, but you didn't need to know that, did you? Okay, yeah. Feeling the illness. Right, so 2 parcels today. One could be a book. Brittany's like, there you go, I said, do you not order a book? So, let's have a look here. Two VHSs. Right, so I know what that one is. Should have done this beforehand. You know, this is what's caught us off. It's come in a fucking Amazon box, but it's recycled, I think. Oh, just rammed that in my bad leg. I don't know what the fuck I did with that leg, man. I've had to reinforce this. I fell into this the other night. Tell you what, since this is Retro VHS, overlay this picture. Yep, that's right. These fuckers dominoed on us the other night. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. I know that because the picture says it was taken at 5 to 3. Alright, so it took me not 3 o'clock in the morning, but dominoed like a motherfucker. So watchers just took out the entire row, and I was like, what the fuck's that noise? I turned around and that was happening. So yeah, I had that. Fucking well, they're both VHSs anyway, sorry again. So this is the first one I wanted. Get in. Right, sorry, I just walked right off camera. When it comes to that collection now, there's not many I don't need. The ones like Stand By Me and Friday the 13th, and maybe an official Goonies, the UK residents, but it's getting hard to find them, and some of them just ridiculously prices. At the start of the month, the Stand By Me, that's on eBay for over £50 out for the guy £30. He didn't even respond to the offer, do you know what I mean? And then there's one I've been watching for a tenner, and then all of a sudden, just searching big box VHS, and I found both of these at the same time. That's how they came together. And I'm going to try and make sure I do the effort of the overlays. Now when it comes to Corey Feldman, he popped up in a lot of films, and one film he did pop up is one of the best spoof films, and it is Loaded Weapon 1. This is a big box edition. Totally love it a bit. We wish we got 12 Academy Awards, but see us anywhere shorter than Dances of Wolves. Never as a movie had this title. Samuel Jackson, Emilio Estevez, Loaded Weapon 1, absolutely packed full of extra special cameos. Bruce Willis is in there, Dennis Leary's in there, Tim Curry's in there. They just keep on coming with Whoopi Goldberg and Charlie Sheen, and then Corey Feldman pops up randomly. For the big box edition, it's on the back. It's got a gun, so you got Tim Curry there, John Lovitz there as well, the Beaver. Packed, isn't it? Massive. I mean, for a comedy there, it's got a massive subscription. Title at the bottom, 1 hour and 18 minutes. As I say, haven't even fully rewound it. As I say, it was just $1.99. It's Guild, it's an original box. My idea, if it was, what I was going to do was get For the Love of Movies to actually imitate me. I was going to do the whole spoof thing, but you can hear my voice.
And that's how you start a video. Hello everyone, and welcome to Lonely Tree Entertainment. Today is my review random. No wait there, it's my fast forward review. No wait there, it's me weird, wacky but wonderful. Actually, it's retro video. Today's movie, Loaded Weapon 1, and it stars such amazing stars. It's from 1993, Emilio Estevez, Samuel L. Jackson, Whoopi Goldberg, William Shatner, Corey Feldman. Abraham, what are you looking at? My fucking Hoover. My Hoover.
Abe!
What?
Abe! Abe!
What?
Abe!
Well, what?
Some guy's impersonating you on the internet.
Video about me? Who's making a video about me?
It's a guy in the Hoover.
A guy in the fucking Hoover. It's gonna get changed. Fucking send me the link. Thank you. Fucking.
Corey Feldman, Corey Haim, 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 the two Coreys, Corey Feldman, Corey Haim, Corey Haim, Corey Feldman, the two Coreys. Hooky! Billy Westervers playing Mel Gibson, and you've got Samuel L. Jackson playing Danny Glover. Some amazing scenes in this. One of my favourite scenes is when they say, I'm getting followed. I think we're getting followed, and then two guys end up in the back seat. He says, wait there, I'm going to try and get rid of him. And flies off around the corner. Load weapon. Load weapon one. Samuel L. Jackson, Billy Westervers.
Motherfucker.
Well, you shouldn't have sold him your broken Hoover, should you? And I'll be that mad at you. I think it's quite witty.
Hey, he's taking the piss out of you too.
I'm not bothered, man. It's just a video. I mean, look, he's put the effort in. He's got a Ninja Turtle at the top, and I think he's put the effort to make sure it's Donatello. I mean, come on. Gotta give him A for credit. The Jaws. The Thing. The Batman collection. Questionable.
I'm not happy with that video. Made me look like fucking Freddy Krueger with that jumper he was wearing. Fucking motherfucker. Where's my bat? I can hunt him down. Like a fucking werewolf.
Oh, don't be that mad about it, man. Where the fuck's that going again? That's the shelf that went. The top's looking. That's the only place I'm looking for a bit of a gap going. But yeah, there's only a few I really need now. Yeah, go to weapon one. Again, without malice. Oh yeah, that's cool. Right, the next one. There's actually one more to go on there, which when I think about it, it should come quite quickly. Yeah, so look, I've fucking no idea what. Look, I mean, they're all fucked. Look at them. They're all like still domino effect. I've just remembered there that I've actually ordered Summit, and just a red heron. I want to call it a red heron actually. There's definitely space down this bottom. I can see they're all. I don't even know what fucking happened. I was fucking that high. That's something. Just. Right. This new one I'm getting can go on the bottom. Dan, Solange TV, got a new film the other day. Got his Rock and Roll High School Visitors sign. I was like, you motherfucker. Right, the next one's got nothing to do with Corey here or Corey Feldman, but you could probably see either of them having a cameo in this. If either of them wanted to go down. Now, I had this and lent it out, and I never got it back. So this is one from my other big box collection in the other room. Now the big box collection, if you check out whatever the fuck that is on the wall, there's a video about when I've sorted out the other room. I've sorted all the VHSs out. Now this one right here, I don't know where I was going with it, but I was doing so well. Lent this out as a kid, never got it back. Loved this, but when I watched it again, it's quite a serious drama. It's not laugh out loud comedy. It is quite advertised, but it is Suburbia, and some guy was selling this. He had it all nicely printed up. Suburbia from the director of Dazed and Confused. Giovanni Ribisi and Steve Zane's in this. Really good comedy cast. Yeah, he's where do I recognise him from now? Oh yeah, I've got fond memories of this. I watched this quite a lot. Again, I never got it back. It's in absolutely pristine condition. $4.99. But when I have a look, it's never been released on DVD in the UK. You can spend up to £25 for a UK for something compatible with UK. It's imported, but there is a scene in this that years later I was just like, ha! And there's a bit where Steve Zane runs into a street sign, and I was like, nah, it's like me.
Oh, you daft cunt!
Yeah, that was a long time ago, that street sign clip. I see that a lot on the channel. I don't think it's actually on the channel in its entirety. Well, that's 2001, that clip. A long time ago. I remember to put it in, but yeah, I remember that. Steve Zane on that. Oh, that's cool, that. Just happens the street corner. Right, and tell you what as well, on another rant again, let's make this video a bit more outlandish. Like hanging out in LA, and going around like shops like that. I remember going with Holly and Amy and pulling over to this gas station, and people might have heard this story before, but you go in and like, caution 2 portions. You just, when you like, you drop off, oh, want anything in here? And like, you go in and got all these different like fucking sweets and energy drinks, and you're like, where was it going? I was going from Beverly Hills to Orange, over the other end of Orange County, down that way anyway. And energy drinks, and they're like, oh, just take the whole thing. And you're like, that? Like all night, like fucking wired, like. And then you're meeting all these fucking people, and like, oh man, just fucking again. When I think about the baby, I just think of that night out in LA, like both nights, 2 nights in a row. Met some amazing people. But yeah, Happy Chad. Met Happy Chad randomly, right? And they got in this guy's house. He's like a great artist and body. He's got like people's mannequins coming out the walls and stuff. I was like, that's fucking mental. So yeah, just, you know, like a lifetime ago now. But yeah, so they were both my VHSs. As I say, the outtake will be a nice little hidden gem for that collection. But yeah, as I say, that the whole Corey Haim, Corey Feldman, there's not that many now. You know, Fox and Hound maybes. When it comes to UK, do you know what I mean? Because again, you start taking out the American ones and you can go, oh, alright. And obviously the German, German. Right, I'm Stephen Monkey Mason. I'm ill. I'm blaming food poisoning. Definitely never ordering from them again. Not even going to bother name checking you. But yeah, I'm going to go and burn the packaging. And I'm going to put my road back on. And I'm going to go back to me pit. So yeah, see you in the outtakes, which might be tomorrow, the day after that. And hopefully feeling a bit better. See you soon. Okay, first outtake for Retro VHS. Gremlins 2's come to live in here, so that's a space on the shelf. Mainly to just cover this bit here. I've been having a bit of a move around today, so Big Trouble Little China's been moved up. That stayed the same. This little bastard here I got in Prague, and the game, he keeps falling over. So originally I was going to try and do a collaboration with them, but it wasn't happening. They weren't talking to each other. They fell out. God damn Lenny. So yeah, space. That's where Gremlins 2. It was originally on the shelf because Gremlins 1's Gremlins 2. And then, you know, Corey Feldman's not in Gremlins 2, when clearly he should have been Dick Miller's character. Because when you watch Gremlins back, and like, the Futtermans are definitely dead. You know, there's a little bit on the radio going, the Futtermans, and even his reactions like, the Futtermans. Again, like, it should have been Corey Feldman, you know what I mean? He should have been, you know, in the second one. That would have been an interesting concept. Pete returns. But, you know, hopefully they'll do something with like Cobra Kai with the Gremlins. That'll just be amazing. I know they just done the advert the other day, but it'll just be amazing. So, off that rant, what is the other package? It says, do not bend. It should have said, do not open. Brittany was like, oh, what's this? I went shopping, came back from shopping, this was on the letterbox. It had a big bend in it. I mean, it's been bent. And Britt was like, oh, what's this? I could have told you what that was before you opened it. But yeah, see, okay, so this isn't a bit of a cheap. I mean, it might be a bit of a cheap. I'm gonna have a look at this. It's a bit of cardboard. Smoky bacon flavours. Right, so it's legit. That's a good effort. I mean, what? So this is, how you doing? Shooter on the side. Overlay it so you can see it. So Shooter on the Side is a long lost Corey Haim movie around the mid-90s. Goes into it, like, he's on the back there actually. At the time he was dating the lead actress, demanded a role in the movie. Corey Haim in Shooter on the Side, so he's even top credited in the movie. He comes off as executive producer as well. This is a Dutch version. Obviously I've been collecting a few Dutch titles recently, and there's a walk away from the room and talk a bit louder because I'm away from the microphone and lights. But yeah, that's pretty cool actually. Again, tracking down the movie and tracking down the tape will be another thing. But someone was just selling that for a couple of quid. It came straight away. It's all in Dutch on the background. The last Dutch I got one higher on back is Frankenstein. And although I'm not going to do a fast forward review for it, maybe as planned, there is a nod to it in All One Night. I eventually did a fast forward review for that. That's all done. I actually watched it, and even though it's Dutch, it plays in English as well. The Dutch titles are all in the corner as well, not like in the middle. Just all nicely done at the side, so it was alright. So I'm actually going to get a box, and it's going to live on the shelf, and you know, a one for the collection. But again, tracking down, that's probably another thing. This is like Without Malice, you know, very limited run, but that's pretty cool to have in the collection, definitely. So yeah, see you in the next bit of the video.
Nice, back to what I was doing.
Okay, dun dun dun. You know, it's quite handy having loads of VHSs in the other room. Vertical Limit is no more, it's gone in the bin. Went for the white box, thought it looked smart in there. Lovely in the box. As I say, we classed to track that down, and space on the shelf. Decided to put Without Malice down here and move everything a bit along. I was starting to move stuff along and realised, and like a big box VHS covers the bracket. So shooter on the side can just sit nicely up there. As I say, it's the only one that doesn't have anything in there. So yeah, it's just nice. I mean, I should start putting like Demolition U and Born Bad and like maybe Teen Dream Machine, like the foreign ones together, but there's not that many now. As I say, the big ones are The Goonies, Friday the 13th, 4 and 5, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 1 and 3. So again, I don't want to go out and buy something like that because I'll find them eventually. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's like this morning I purchased Double Switch, which is a Corey Haim game from the time it's definitely about the time he did Double O Kid because he's got the cosmic bleach blonde hair. Always fancied the game and never had a Mega CD, never seen the game physically to buy, even asked Games Galaxy and they're amazing at like imports and stuff like that. He was like, good luck finding that. You know what I mean? Because he knew the rareness of it. And it's actually seen a resurgence and it's had one of those bootleg versions of the PSP games. But everything you see and every time you look for Double Switch, the price is so high. And, you know, like the import charge now, the imports in this tax thing, you know, look at the shenanigans I had with, was it Rock and Roll High School and Last Resort, that extra £11 added on top. It's just fuck right off. Do you know what I mean? So, again, the guy had it on for like 35 quid. I was like, watch it. Do you know what I mean? It's unopened. I could probably play it on the computer. And then it came through this morning, 25. I was like, 20. He went, yeah. I was like, well, there you go. That's how eBay should work. But I'm not paying like ridiculously amounts of money for like £100 for Turtles. I mean, I got an American one there that'll do me for now. Do you know what I mean? If I want to watch it, I'll watch it on Blu-ray. But it's all about the hunt. It's all about like, again, I loved sharing the stories of tracking this stuff down. And like, say for example, Edge of Honor. I'm always going to talk about that. I never knew that had been released on VHS in the UK ever. You know, I seen Edge of Honor because it got a Hollywood DVD bootleg when it first ever came out, when DVD first ever came out, and then poof, gone. And then there it was, went to the charity shop, and then they have like about 3 columns of VHSs back when we could go to shops, and normally the very bottom shelf where all the kids' titles are, you're like, but you're looking through, and again, you're looking for retro VHS and collecting them, and there it was, right in the back corner, couldn't believe it. And obviously, when I met Feldman, that's what I got him to sign, and told him that story as well. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't think he likes the movie at that time in his life. He drew right across his bloody face. Like, but again, what would I get Feldman to sign? I mean, I've got him to sign the poster and me birthday DVD. But yeah. So this has been Retro VHS, like an extended version. This has been for Loaded Weapon 1 and Suburbia, and now Shooter on the side, hidden at the end there. Collaborating everything together. But yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye for now. Now Shooter on the side has blown a Dan's mind, that's one thing for sure. And Walking Through the Raindrops Facebook page, who was people I got in contact with after the release of my Pray of the Roller Boys video I did with Vampire Mike and Dan. And my mind's completely blown. So I'm talking to Tara, who runs the group, and now Judy Haim. Corey's mum. It's just it's just like what? Never thought that would happen. So hello. In the shadow. Totally mind blown with that. Shooting aside is that rare. It spoke about in the unofficial autobiography. And as I say, like I just looked, and it's a video sleeve from Holland, and you know, like I knew that it's rare. You know what I mean? That rare. I mean, it's a lush little cover inside. Unfortunately, there's no tape. But like to hear from Corey's mum about it, mental, absolute mental. Here in the outtakes, the artwork for the 12 Monkeys is a little bit fucked up. What is that about? Why didn't you release the steelbook the first time around, Arrow? No. I've got a fucking another 12 Monkeys. Next outtake. I couldn't believe it last night. Obviously, like shooter on the side is that rare. Not even Corey's mum's got a copy of it as she started commenting on Facebook, and I was like, wow. You know what I mean? I wasn't expecting to have some contact with Corey's mum over this. It's absolutely mind blowing. But again, it's like it's going to be the chase now, because it's a Dutch VHS rental sleeve. Without Malice, to me personally, is probably the rarest Corey Haim movie, mainly because it was made right bang on the turn of DVD, and a film that predominantly probably wouldn't have been optionalized to go for VHS and just go for DVD, and that film is ridiculously rare. So on DVD, to just sort of find a VHS but shooter on the side, there's a massive, like if you look at Demolition High and Demolition University, and there's a load of films of the two Coreys that appeared in Europe but not in UK, and for that to come across, it'd be interesting to finally see it. Loads of people like want to see it, and does it exist? It's got to, you know. It's got to. But yeah, what a random retro VHS, and for the love of movies. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.